Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for being here. I know you're super busy and you have a lot on your plate, so I'm just really grateful that you chose to spend 15 minutes with us tonight because this is a very important presentation. So I want to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Shawn McKee. I'm a neuroradiologist, a mom to two amazing boys in college, wife of 32 plus years, dog mom, and I am absolutely passionate about helping people learn how to flip the switches on their healthy, vitality, and stress resistant genes so they can feel the way they want to feel and feel the way they're supposed to feel. So I'd like to start off by asking you a question. Have you ever noticed that after past around age 30 or so, you started to collect little things, little unpleasantries every 5 or 10 years? You can call them isms, itises, and osises if you want. Maybe you're a little more tired after work than usual, than you'd rather be. Maybe you have a little trouble getting yourself out of bed in the morning. Maybe feel the need for that second or third cup of coffee, am I right? And hopefully not those energy drinks like Monster or Red Bull. They're so toxic. Do you have a little too much brain fog for comfort? Do you ever walk into a room and forget why you went there? Maybe you misplace your keys or forget where you left your phone. If that is you, put it in the comments below because that was me 10 years ago. And I want to tell you, it is not your fault. Even though, yes, you're doing everything right. You're eating healthy, you're working out, taking all the best supplements, and you're avoiding those toxic chemicals in your cleaning products and personal care products, yet you still crave a mom nap or dad nap. Well, in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to share with you the powerful key that you've been missing, that upstream piece of the puzzle that all of the traditional health fixes like eating right, exercising, and taking supplements are not fully addressing. All right. So because the reason is in today's toxic and EMF laden world, good nutrition and adequate exercise just aren't powerful enough. They can't combat the damaging effects of our environment. You see, your body is being hijacked daily by EMF, electromagnetic radiation, pollution, diesel fumes in the air you breathe, pesticides and herbicides on the food you eat, and toxins and heavy metals in the water you drink. That's terrible. So that's the bad news. I'm going to tell you now the good news. There's an ABC News report that aired way back in 2005 that is the beginning of the story of this gene activation thing called nutrigenomics that we're going to be talking about. This aired during prime time back in 2005. And I want you to pay attention because a little bit in the video, they're going to talk about research that's being done by major universities and medical schools and even the government. Yes, the defense, so the DARPA and the National Institute on Aging. So pay attention because that research is being done. So let me share my screen real quick. Here we go. Here we go. And here we go.
You want to get an edge on turning back the clock with just a few pills? Who doesn't? Well, it's no longer science fiction, but science possibility, a potential breakthrough. As I found out firsthand, there may be a way to erase years, at least inside my body. Granted, it's down the road, but some scientists are wondering if a new pill I took might offer a very long life. It may not look like the fountain of youth, but inside this nondescript building, I'm about to become part of an exciting experiment, a kind of guinea pig.
Okay.
I'm here at the University of Colorado in Denver.
This is pretty exciting stuff you're finding, huh?
It is. We're very excited about it.
His latest research could very well unravel the mystery of aging itself. And his decades of experiments may have the potential of adding years to people's lives and possibly prevent chronic diseases like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. It all centers around this small yellow pill, and for me, it begins with a blood test. Oxidative stress, like the rusting of an engine, is not a good thing.
Bad for the body.
Leading to disease.
Leading to disease and leading to malfunction, and importantly, leading to what we call aging. It is a slow progression of increasing oxidative stress. That's the main characteristic biochemically of the aging process.
It's called Protandim, and tests on both mice and humans have already shown that it revs up the manufacture of those good enzymes in our bodies. More enzymes, fewer free radicals to harm it.
Right now, all we know is that this preparation decreases oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is not a disease, just like aging is not in itself a disease, but it's something that accompanies and is attached to many disease processes.
Have you discovered the fountain of youth?
I wouldn't put it that way, but we may have discovered something that will tell us a lot more about how we age, what happens biochemically, and maybe how we can slow it down.
Normally, oxidative stress, measured by those T-bars, increases with age. Taking just one pill of Protandim a day reversed that trend for everyone at every age, even for an 80-year-old. But what about my progress? After nearly 2 weeks now, it's time to get my results. The result? My level of oxidative stress has declined dramatically.
45%, that's excellent.
Just look at where I fall on the graph, before and after.
Which, if extrapolated back, is the level you would see in a newborn baby.
Have we turned back the clock? Well, maybe not on the outside, but deep inside within my cells. Yes, indeed. High oxidative stress is associated with more than aging. It's been linked to hundreds of illnesses.
It's at the very center of many diseases: liver disease, diabetes, emphysema, asthma. I've studied all of these: strokes, heart attacks.
Even mental disease?
Yes.
Depression?
Alzheimer's disease, depression. But we do know that oxidative stress is part of those disease processes. And I don't want to wait until I'm 80 years old and find out that I should have taken it.
When that news report aired on primetime in 2005, many major medical universities began studying Protandim Nrf2. They went on to publish their peer-reviewed research, and the understanding that this product activated our genes, optimizing our own genetic potential, was revealed.
You want to get an edge on...
So, very exciting stuff. I want to talk to you a little bit about the research that's been done since 2005, done by major medical schools and universities. If you type in on PubMed, which is the National Institute on Aging, the National Institute of Health, National Library of Medicine. It's a repository for all peer-reviewed published studies done by researchers and universities around the world. And if you type in the word Protandim, you'll see there are 28 peer-reviewed published studies on PubMed. There are actually 31 studies. Others are presented at scientific meetings and whatnot. So we're going to talk about that research. We're also going to look at how hot of a topic this Nrf2 activation this oxidative stress theory is. In 2008, there were 61,000 studies on oxidative stress, and in 2018, almost 200,000, now well over 200,000. So we're going to talk about the fact that this pathway that Protandim activates has been described as the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventive breakthrough in the history of medicine. Now, the company LifeVantage didn't stop there, because oxidative stress damages our mitochondria, and then they die off. When they're so damaged, it's a process called mitophagy. It sounds like autophagy, which is the thing that happens when you do intermittent fasting, which is all the rage for good reason. It activates these pathways, right? Well, you don't have to go hungry to do it. So we found a way to turn on the production of Nrf1, which is another pathway that increases mitochondria. And another pathway that we can turn on is the pathway that manufactures NAD, which is the molecule that is so critical for life that if you didn't have it, you'd be dead in 3 seconds, okay? So you can increase all of these pathways back to the level of a healthy child. And we're gonna skip this video for now because I wanna show you what this looks like. Oops. This is what turning on these pathways on the inside out and topically from the outside in looks like. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 60 days of activating this pathway of increasing your stress resilient genes, those superhero enzymes and proteins that combat the effects of aging and free radical damage. It is phenomenal. Okay, you ain't seen nothing yet. Now you're going to see an assortment of people and animals, and that is because NRF2, these pathways are present in every cell, in every tissue, in every organ, in every mammal. So that's why you can see dogs that have obviously areas of inflammation and irritation and things that aren't going well for them and making them crazy and uncomfortable. You activate these pathways and they fix themselves. Their bodies are amazing healing machines. All we have to do is turn back on that dimmer switch, which is what these products do. They are phenomenal. They activate healthy vitality, and that shows. Now, granted, you're watching people age backwards right before your eyes, and I know most of these people. So if you go into our group here, type in #stories, you're going to see these stories for yourself. Prepare to have your mind blown. When you activate the pathway on your scalp, your hair follicles are healthier. When your hair follicles are healthier, your hair grows back more lush and full and with body and resistance to breakage and whatnot. And if your skin is activated, it doesn't have blemishes. It doesn't have grayness and wrinkles and dullness and sagginess. It just looks better because it's acting and looking as if it's a much younger version of itself, because at the cellular level, it is. Okay, so you're going to see horses, 18-year-old horse, not looking so healthy, not looking so shiny, not looking so fit, but 20 years old, activated, looking like a 2 or 3 or 4-year-old. I mean, this stuff is amazing. So I want you to know that there are 2 ways for you to get yourself activated, right? You can, oh, I want to show you this little video of a dog. It's so great. Because, well, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Videos worth 1,000,000. So here we go. Going up the stairs, a little. All right, folks. Here's a pony. Same thing. Hurts to watch. Pretty amazing, huh? Am I right? I love it. I mean, this is just amazing. Now, this is what happens when the blood is analyzed before and after.
For Protandim results.
Okay,
This video shows the blood results performed on a healthy middle-aged woman before taking Protandim and 4 weeks after taking Protandim. The results were fairly self-explanatory. In the first video, you can see the cells are very clumped, there's very little activity, and the cells are, by comparison to the next video, fairly misshapen. Notice the shape of these ones, how they're freely moving. It's not hard to realise that there's been some kind of change there. I'm not a doctor, and you don't need to be to see that kind of.
All right, and here's another example of what this does for you. Literally aging backwards. Amy is, in 2014, she's 50-something. In 2017, she's 50-something, 3 years older, right? But she looks younger. And let me tell you, this is me in 2011. You can just look at my eyes. I was exhausted. I was stressed. I was brain fogged. And now in 2021, last year, I was 55, exuberant, happy, and focused. And today I feel amazing. I'll be 56 this year, and I feel better today than I did at 44. So I want you to know there are a couple of ways you can get your product. And both of them offer a free website. Both of them come with a discount and a website that you can share with people, and one gives you a $10 credit when your friends order from the website that you shared. You can feel free to invite anyone to our group to see these stories for themselves, watch this presentation. The other way is you share it with your friends and you get a 40% commission. Both ways put you in full control of what and when and how often you get your products, and all come with a 100% money back guarantee. So get back with the person who invited you here and ask for their link to the 2 ways to get you started. And thank you